If you find yourself reacting to pressure and urgency, especially when it's used by cybercriminals, what can you do differently? This is where the 4 steps of emotional agility come in, which I'll share with you shortly. Emotional agility isn't about controlling your emotions. The moment you try to suppress or control them, they build up and demand expression one way or the other. It's like shoving dirt under a carpet. Eventually, a mound forms and you trip over it. Emotional agility is about choosing not to be controlled by them. Because as a human, you're always going to feel a range of emotions: fear, urgency, uncertainty, excitement, joy. And the moment you try and numb one, you end up numbing them all. So the question is, do you react to the fear, urgency, and uncertainty that life and cyber criminals throw at you? Or do you notice it and respond instead? Think of your emotions like a river. They flow through you, but you don't have to jump in and become overwhelmed by them. You can stand on the side and observe. That's emotional agility, not reacting, but noticing. To sum up the difference between the two, emotionally agile people will notice and name their emotional state. They'll pause before acting, reflect, and choose how they're going to respond. Emotionally rigid people will ignore their emotional state, get pulled into that emotion, react automatically, and repeat the same behavior patterns again and again. Now, this shows up in life. You feel uncomfortable in a conversation, and instead of sitting with it, you react and make things worse. So often we react to remove that discomfort, but in doing that, we end up making decisions that create more discomfort. And online, it shows up the same way. You get that message. Your account is at risk, act now. And you feel that urgency and you click quickly to fix it. You click thinking you're removing the discomfort when in reality, you're making the problem worse. So what do you do instead? Well, first, start noticing your emotional state and the sensations in your body, that tight chest, that clenched jaw, those tense shoulders. Then ask yourself, what emotions are flowing through me? Where am I feeling this in my body? Second, name it and be specific. The emotion flowing through me is fear of losing my money, not I am scared or I am stressed, because this reminds you it's something flowing through you, not who you are. And when you name it clearly, you step away from it. Then, thirdly, pause, even a few seconds, because in that space, you move from reacting to choosing. And finally, be curious. Ask yourself, what is this emotion pushing me to do without thinking? And what is the best response here instead of reacting? That's the shift. Emotional rigidity reacts, emotional agility responds. And the moment you start doing that, you become far less predictable and far harder to manipulate.